So let's talk about basic property configuration. This is one of the most common types of configuration you can do. Unlike the panel wizard where you're really configuring a panel or a section of a page, a property is really specific to an individual control. Okay? Getting there is very easy. In Quick Layout, kind of where everything starts, just right-click and select Properties, or you can actually double-click on a specific control to get to the Properties dialog. Once there, you can do some basic things like declare what control type you want. Do you want it to be a literal, a text box? Do you want it to be a button? Do you want it to be a file upload control? There's all sorts of things that you can select. One of the most common things to do is to conditionally display information. So for example, you might say, if there's a field value in the database, display its value and display it in red. Otherwise, just display a blank space. Okay? Or maybe you want to display nothing. So let me, in fact, show you exactly how to do that. I'll go back to Designer. I'm going to go to my Show Customers page where I was just a moment ago. And I'll go here to my phone and fax. Okay? And here I'm on the phone. You can see that over here in the left-hand tree. So there are all the controls on a page, but I'm on the phone here. And what I want to do is display this, say, in red or green or bold, something like that. So I'm just going to type some HTML in here. I'm red-green colorblind, so I'm going to go with blue. I think that's probably a better option for me personally. Okay, so what's going to happen now is it's going to take this placeholder, which is bracket 0 bracket, which represents the field, and it's going to display that as blue. Now I'm going to make it a little more interesting here. I'm going to put the word phone after it. Okay? So it's going to display the word phone. Now, why would I do this here as opposed to the cell editor where you could also type in the word phone or fax or whatever the case may be? It's because if I don't have a phone number in the database, I don't want just a blank line there just saying phone. So this is entirely conditional. If there's a field in the database, it's going to display it as blue followed by the word phone. Okay? And I'll put a BR tag, meaning kind of go down to the next line. If it's empty, don't put a space there. Don't do anything. Okay, so don't emit any HTML. So I'll click OK on that. I'll similarly modify the fax control, except I won't make this one in blue. I'm just going to put the word fax. And in this case, since it's at the end of the cell, I don't really need a BR tag. That's kind of wasteful here. So I'm just going to type the word fax. And now I'm going to flip back to my live preview since I've now configured my phone and my fax here. Let it rebuild and regenerate the page for me. You might ask, after deleting a web application or a web page, when a page is deleted, are the stored procedures also deleted? They are from your application, not from the database. Ultimately, that's we put them in the database once, and they stay there. So here you have it. As you can see, I'm displaying phone and fax because I happen to have phone numbers and fax numbers in the database. And I've displayed the phone number in blue, as you can see, or at least I can see that because, like I mentioned, I'm red-green colorblind, so I can see the blue but not the red.